I'm gonna go away now. Mark. 1,000. What's this? Hold on. Okay, not sure what that means. Hello, welcome to today's stream. Hope you're doing well. Hello. Thank you, and welcome to the stream. Rock Case, hope you're doing well. Sorry about the delay. There were some updates and that sort of thing that we had to get for the game. Busy season at work. I will try to keep things as consistent as I can. What else? As consistent as I can. Still waking up. Right, so I because it's busy season, plus it's the holidays and that sort of thing, I may need to take random days off. Just be aware that will happen in real life. Always come first. Other than that, the schedule is posted, so it's Throne of Blood, into Dawn of War Enhanced Edition, into Viewer Suggestion 4. I do have 5, 6, and 7. And again, if you have a suggestion for me to try things in this game, like, you know, only use mages, or try out this build, or what about going this combination of cultures, any idea you want, just throw it out there. SparkyTDK@gmail.com. Just be sure to put in the subject line Age of Wonders 4 suggestion or challenge or whatever you want to call it, so I know that it's not just spam. And then give your suggestion. If you don't give a screen name, I will never post real names. But if you don't give a screen name, I will just label it anon. Otherwise, we are good, I think. As always, today's broadcast is brought to you by viewers like you. So thank you very much for your support, whatever form that support comes in. It is truly appreciated. I encourage conversation, so feel free to talk about whatever you want, ask about whatever you want. Just keep a few things in mind. 1, my focus is on the game, not the chat. 2, there's a 10-second delay on Twitch, 20 on YouTube. And 3, hold on. 4, I like to drink tea. There we go. But going back to 3, I tend to get distracted by anything and everything, especially if my lovely wife is wrong. On top of all of that, no matter who you talk to, please keep it reasonable and respectful. We try to keep this a fun, relaxing place for people to hang out and be themselves. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into the game. Hello, welcome back to a playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically Throne of Blood DLC. We're playing the story map. We are on turn 63. Real quick, the realm overview: Sunless Highlands, explorative underground. That means the underground's there, but nowhere to really set up a city. Low population, free cities are rare, but we still managed to find, we go into free cities, 5 of them. In a city with 4, you know, that's pretty good. I guess everyone must spawn with one, right? We snagged 2. This guy here snagged 2. Yeah. We're probably gonna have to go to war with everyone. We're 50-50, 10-1. Yeah, this is still better. Ooh, yeah, because without that, we can't afford to buy new stuff. How much are you giving? 39 and 30 is not bad. 19 and 18, that'll go up. That's fine. We're gonna turn left on that, and then it'll drop down to 450 here and 350 here. Okay. Our cultures, real quick. We are an elder vampire governor. We are blood ogres. So I took the ogres. We have... These are currently our minor transformation of Flesh Carved Ruins, Reveler's Heart, Earth Cannon, Inner Mastery, which is awesome. We're keen-sighted, so we're more likely to hit. If we're next to someone, we're going to crit, and we can move through ourselves, but we started at -1 defense. So a little behind on that. We chose Dark Cult of Death. I chose Imperialist, so the Throne City. And cities that share a border with the Throne City gain +20 stability, which is every city we have currently. And +20 gold income, which is why our gold is doing so well. And then we also chose Empire of the Cosmos. Specifically because I thought it looked interesting. So the idea with this is you want to have at least 3 of every affinity. So we have plotted out which tomes are likely to get us there. So having 1 of each gives us +20 mana. Having 2 of each will give us +20 knowledge, which we're getting there. Having 3 of each will give us +20 hearing. We are working on through the Tome of Discipline, because I think we want monks. We're looking at, like, our main stacks will probably be, you know, mostly tier 2 back and 3 units and that sort of thing. But our support stacks eventually, I think, are probably going to be a mix of Death Guards, we don't have it yet, Monks, Mortalist and Blood Cultist, and maybe a Skull, right? So we're looking at a lot of tier 2 units. Yeah. Okay, and we're making a ton of vampire spiders who do count. Hold on, let me check. Yes, they count. Oh, spider. Yes, so they are an animal unit, which means they do take advantage of his... Oh, he doesn't have it yet, but we want to give him Pack Hunter. And then we'll see what we want to give him after that. So that these guys get a boost, and they do more damage, and they cost less to maintain. They're already cheap, but we can make them cheaper, and that's what we're going to try to do. Now, if you're ever wondering... when this game first started, there was no cap on that, so you could get units down to like one gold and 1 mana. You cannot do that anymore. The cap is the cheapest a unit can get is 50% maintenance reduction. You used to be able to get it down to like 90, 80, that sort of thing. Otherwise, we are on the story realm. We're trying to resurrect Urbatog, the Deathless God. There are a few ways to do it. I think we are going to end up going to war with everyone. And I think our first target is going to be Torok here. I pronounced the W as silent. I think we can take him. We're not going to do it yet. But I think we can take him. And I think what happens is we burn this city to the ground. Vassalize the rest, obviously. But I want to convert this into a 4th city. And this city can grab both the Haunted Halls and the Blighted Tree. Right? Yeah, the only city, because I don't think this would count as having. Yeah, and you won't have one either. We won't. Not every city will have an ancient wonder, so we're gonna have to pass on the ancient wonder one. We have found. What does this do? This is knowledge. Gorgon's Lair is mana. Quarry, Gust Keep is knowledge. Temple of the God-Ear is knowledge. Question. Now that is close enough to potentially throw into this domain. Underground, I don't think any of the others are close enough. Well, 1, 2, no, that's not. That's gotta be within 4, that's 6. That's nowhere near 1. This should be close enough to grab the Lost Tower. And I understand it counts as a conduit, but... So we should have plenty of Imperium. What I am worried about is... Our goal eventually is to grab... we're gonna grab Tome of Torment. Is it Order? What's the affinity for this? Yeah, Order Shadow. Shadow. Why is it not listed in Shadow? Anyways, and eventually grab Undead Resentment. What is this? Alright. But I fear this takes souls to upkeep. We don't have a lot of way to get souls. Tome of the Reaper? Soul Siphon Ritual. Okay. You gain plus 40 souls. Oh! Oh, not what I thought it was. Harvest Population. Okay. We could do Harvest Population. I thought there was a spell. Is it Eternal Lord? No. Great Transformation. Desecrate Structure. It provides plus 5 income. I may have to grab that. Oh, interesting. Hold on. I can't get souls out of battle. Oh, no. The only thing... We wouldn't use Whiteborn. We could use this. We can use that. We can use that. So this is still one to possibly grab. If I open our spreadsheet here. Great Transformation. I wanted Doom Herald, but I may have to... I definitely want Terramancy. I may have to do, once we grab our prescribed Torment, Tome of the Cycle, Crimson Rain, and Revenant, I may have to do Terramancy, then Great Transformation, and then the last two. Just because if... And I can't remember. If this does indeed take souls to maintain... Oh no! We do get Soul Harvest from this as well. Okay. Whew! But we still might need, honestly, Desecrate Structure. Right? Target a resource node, and it just gives 5 souls per income. So with enough resource nodes in a city, and you should have quite a few of them, you can get 30 to 40 souls just from that. And we might need that to be able to sustain the souls we need to sustain that particular stuff. Priority is Terramancy, so we can blow up mountains and get more territory for us, right? Specifically, territory around this landmark. Like, I'm pretty sure we can grab that, but that would allow us to lock in this one and this one as well. Right? One, two, three, and potentially this one as well for this city if it can get close enough. Which would allow the farms in this city to provide additional knowledge. No, I definitely want the city here to take the Blighted Tree and the Haunted Halls. It's far away from this, but not much I can do. I can always, like I said, once we vassalize this and this, we can always just deal with that. Anyways, we're on turn 63. I totally forget what we were doing because it's been a while. I know these guys are headed in this direction. So we'll go here and here. You have a blood cultist. We're gonna give you the other blood cultist, and you're gonna hop into here. If he does, oh wow, he's already a champion? He does count as an animal. Okay. Interesting. He can't evolve, so he can't trigger the transformation. But that is interesting to know. She is defense. Let's see, melee. You're making an academy, and then it'll be double merchandise. What do you need? You need blood cultists. One there is fine. You need another hatchling. They're pretty cheap. That's fine. We're getting the Carnival of Flesh, and then we're going to Teleporter. Here, we're building a quarry into gold into Teleporter. I just don't know where I'm going to put the Teleporter. Because I'm converting this into something else. I just don't remember. But I think I wanted to put the Teleporter up here, or even over here would just be amusing. So you're on defense. You have 3 melee. You've got your 3 range. She could use a Scald, but we really can't support that next. And right now I want massive units, because probably by the end of this particular recording session, we'll have declared war on him. I'm trying to think. Or she would be a quick... We could wipe her out and use her to set up for... Maybe that's what we do. I think by the end of the recording session, if we're not at war with Torok here, we'll declare war on Mavalith. Right? Because she's the weakest, and we can use these vassals to help set up to go to war against Torok. Then go to war with Torok. Hopefully by then we can... Oh, they're very evil? Well, shit. But they're devotees of good. Huh. Maybe we can swing this back to them being friendly with us. And it'll be the 2 of us against Orville. As is, you're bracing. You can go to there. This is, yeah. Actually, knowing we're going to set up for war, let's do that instead. You're bracing to deal with this. You're digging, essentially. So that we can uncover all of this. You're reshuffling. Right? Ranged, ranged, ranged. You need another melee unit. I would prefer a monk. But you can go in there. We're making hatchlings for now to shove to our animal dude. Okay. Wait. Yeah, so only our throne city can make thralls. Okay, that's fine. Imperium-wise, there's nothing we want to spend. There's a lot we want to save up for. And what will eventually happen is this guy, he likes to explore ancient wonders. So we're going to use him to grab this ancient wonder and this ancient wonder and Battleground Keep, right? And the Blighted. So just to grab all these ancient wonders to literally skyrocket our Imperium. We made the staff. We gave it to our hero to trigger tier 4 renown. Because with the staff, right, doesn't need the mount, which triggered Collector. Without the staff, we gotta wait for the Arcfire Frostbringer to come back, and then we will equip that. The fire's good, the lightning, and the frost, not so much. Now, on this map, I don't think we've seen Arcanium or Focus Crystals. Those are usually found underground. So unless they pop, right, mana, quarry, gold. Gold, mana, quarry, shrine, gold, deposit. That's a quarry. Oh, from the Night Watch. Oh, and they could grab Whispering Graves. Yeah, I don't see... and we grabbed some Fireforged stone here. There might be some... Oh! This is where the vampire dude is. But yeah, we haven't found... Gold Ancient Wonder. Cool. That's a gold vein. That's another gold vein. Yeah, we haven't found the other ores. So I don't know if we're going to get to... Right? We have found a Tranquility Pool. We haven't found any of the Imperial Essence, which is bad. Because that's how we get spirit damage, our wind rings. I mean, that's not bad, but we really don't need it. Right? Yeah, so we're lacking on magical materials. Oh, hold on. There's a Tranquility Pool. That is way away, though. We'll try to grab it, but I'm not sure we're going to have time to. There's another one. So there are a few Tranquility Pools, but I don't see 4-leaf clovers. And there is an Astral Dew up here, which we already have one of, so that would be nice. Yeah, I don't see 4-leaf clover anywhere. So unfortunately, that means no spirit damage, correct? Yeah. I'm guessing it can't be found in sunless cities. I bet it can only be found in plains. So, but yeah, we story map wise, we can either help these two or destroy them and help him. And I think that's what we're gonna go with this particular playthrough. I also want to do a playthrough. Hold on. There we go. I'll do it on my own time, but I want to do another playthrough of... Yeah, knew that was going to happen. Of the previous maps as a vampire. Not the Madness one, the Angel one. I think that would be hilarious. Also, there was some patch notes. Apparently there were some bugs with this particular story map. They appear to have been patched out. I'm not sure... I'm not sure what that means for us specifically. You go there. You go there. You're defending. We definitely want to replace you. We made another one. You're headed here. You guys are going into here. We'll do that at the end. Someone needs Greaves. Not you. You've got the Boots of Freedom. Which do we need anymore? Flying fast and evasion. Versus very fast and swift. And immunity to becoming slow and immobile. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so you don't need that. You don't need it either, because you have... We get passed through anyways from our racial, but the status resistance. I might shred those. Ah, you need them. Okay. Oh, and you need a pair as well. Right? Because that's the thing. We get passed through from being a blood ogre. Because we have light-footed. Right? And that's what pass through is, I think? Hold on. Let me check. Search. Pass through. No? Not there. Game concept structures. That's units. Units. Wait, more units. Oh, this is tome units, wildlife units, lore, home. Yeah, equipment. Architect hammer. It's just a hammer. I like the design though. Game concepts. Blessed Boost Bounty, Call to War. Nope. I think that's what pass through is. Now I'm not sure. Can I look? Pass through. The unit... Oh! The unit can move through obstacles. Okay. That's actually really good then. We'll leave that as is. You need another melee unit. Which we can do. Again, I don't have the monks. So for now, we'll do another Death Guard and then let that sit. You're going to war. Horn Dusk and annex another province. We need mana. But I think I said I was going Forester here? to boost what? We can do a Scholars Guild, which is good. Oh, the Estate Hall, I bet. Or farm. Farms are better here. That's more gold. Gold does make mana for us, but it's only 5. So let me grab this Forester, locking this in. So now this city cannot expand in this direction. Yeah, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So this will be at least a size 27 city. So I'm not worried. We're going to get good sizes for our cities. Let me queue up another pair of Enchanted Greaves. I do recommend, by the way, you can always do +1 resistance, +1 defense, and +5 hit points. If nothing else, make blueprints for a hat, Enchanted Greaves, a chest piece. Hold on. So that's the art. Right? A head, a torso, and a legs that all give +5 hit points, +1 defense, and +1 resistance. Because it's very basic, it's very good. Go ahead and forge another one. Oh, there we go. Now it's full. So we'll do that fight next. We did that. Yeah, she's getting her ass kicked. I think she's going to be the one we go after. We've been denounced. Yeah, that's okay. I want to at least wait until I've taken care of this. And he can move down and help her. Because he needs to be by himself. Speaking of which, melee, melee, melee. Blood cultists. So they need either a scald or why can't they build? Oh, there it is, a mortalist. Take him 5 turns. We'll hold off. So, but that's what he needs. I would prefer a scald. If we're gonna go in and clear wonders, maybe not the silver bronze wonder, but the silver wonder, we're definitely gonna want brain breaking healing. There we go. All right, so let me save the game. Bookmark 2. Trigger this fight. It should be a nice easy auto. We shouldn't lose anyone. Great. And then we'll step back to heal, and then these guys will rush forward to deal with the haunted graveyard. You're a support stack. You're gonna go to war for us. I don't think I can raise the structure. I can dismantle the province. So yeah, what I think is probably going to happen is we will vassalize this city. Vassalize this city. I think these are the only 2 she has. A Pit of Bane! Disconnect this and give it to the outpost. Because we'll still get this no matter what. But that way we have technically direct control of this. And I'll need to throw down a teleporter here, I guess? But I'll hold off on that. You're headed in that direction. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So he needs 5. And there's 5. Alright. And then we start making that. The Carnival of Flesh will give us food and draft. Alright. I think we're good. End turn. Okay. Mines, quarries. Okay, we got a boost somehow. I think the teleporter is more important. That's a farm. Oh, that could be research. That's mana. We'd lose 5. I think I'm gonna put it here. We have 3. Oh, but it also has pastures. Oh, I'm sorry. The astral dues where the city is. Okay. Found a gold vein. Awesome. And now you're headed in this direction. Right. Yep. You're going up here. You're going over here. You're headed to here. You guys are booking it in this direction. And after the teleporter, gold for a couple. Spell ready to cast. Revels of Carnage. Which I'm gonna... Oh. Alright, we'll wait a turn. This is combat for 3 turns. Yeah, so before we go into combat, I'll cast it on this to help the spiders level up as quickly as possible. Right. Close. Otherwise, there's nothing. Cancel that. The Enchanted Greave. Are ready. Yep, they'll go on you. 6/6. That's great. I'm not sure there's anything else I want to make. On our main hero, we do want to give him back his Artfire Frostbringer. Not that it matters. We're not going to give him a mount because he has Vampiric Flight. So he has flying movement and fast movement. And after that, we're pretty much just... What's this do? Yeah, we're going down the target or AoE. Okay. Interesting. At the very least, we're going to go straight down to Unrelenting Elements, Ritual of Elements, Mastered Focus, Elemental Mastery, and Wildfire. Then after that, I don't know. I like the idea of being able to summon elements. We could go this way, so we inflict status vulnerability, more damage, and then our evocation will do more damage. And we can shred status resistance. Or for every... Well, burning... We do apply stun, but the only person who really inflicts burning is our elementalist. So that's not so good. But yeah, there's options there. You're all set. You need ranged units. Again, I don't like to drop below 25 mana. You need an armies. You need army units. You're all set. You're good. So that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, do I need one more? Right, 1, 2, 3. We'll keep the blood maggot. He's really tanky compared to our spiders. So just 4 is fine. And then I guess for now, yeah, he can sit in there. Your blood, I believe you were headed in this direction. Yeah, so you need... The archers we can delete. Oh, wow. Mages have no hit points. Huh. Granted, these are champion units. Can we see what they start out with? Oh, they start out with 50, 55. Fair enough. I'm gonna keep these two around in here. Just to bolster the armies. $66. Highborn ambitions. You are summoned by Night Watch, but you are not greeted by Baron. Instead, his eldest daughter. Good day. My father's failing. You know, make better ally than deal with this matter. I'll help you achieve your bloody ambitions. Murdered. Ruler. Sure. I don't care about going evil. Cool. Now it's down to 6. They love us. Alright. Cool. Woo! 5249. Nice. They do need help getting this wiped out, though. I don't know if we're going to be able to. Alright. Shoot, is that another... We're gonna wait to see where this goes. You're headed there. Tell you. Alignment change. I don't care. Death Guard. Ooh. Into here. So now this army is ready to go on the offense. Oh, wow. Hold on. You're gonna need a Mortalist. So you'll head into this army. You're making merchandise after the merchandise. Do we do Carnival Flesh here? 101 is fine. 5. What do we need for the hall? We need another farm. We're gonna pop in 4. Let me grab... Hold on. Okay, you're gonna take 2. You're gonna take 2. Okay. So we actually need 2 turns to produce merchandise here. Don't feel like I need the draft in this city. I could use the production. The question is, the problem is I don't have quarries surrounded by quarries, and I'm not sure I'm gonna get that. I'll get it out here. So I think we hold off on that. Yeah, I think the stronghold for the annex range. Wait, hold on. Oh, you need this too. Okay, we are way behind. If I grab this, this is more Imperium, more vision range. Let me queue up the stronghold here, because it's more important to get it in our main city, and then we let everything rest. You're not sure who that went to be honest. Apparently Thorn Dusk. Alright, then we'll grab the gold. And let that sit. Yeah, I need more. You're okay. You're going into this army. You're all set. Oh, 401. We should be able to take that fairly easily. Great. Nope. Into this army. There we go. There we go. And you're building an army, but I need to hold off. You're good. You're good. You want to truly pump out units every turn. Okay, hold on. So you're good. You're good. We could do better melee here. And here. So, since we need a chunk of melee units, let's queue up Death Guard, and we'll start pumping out Death. Let's see. We are going to need this when we go to war. That's actually not bad either. We have, that's 20 gold. We can hold off on that. That could be useful. I mean, it is useful. Let me grab that now since we're about to research something. Is there anything in nature? Oh, that's pretty good too. I don't know if that's going to affect anyone. That's incredibly useful, as is this, but I don't know if we're going to get it. But we'll see where things stand. Yeah, I'm eyeballing around turn 75. Assuming we're not declared war on first. Gold vein. Yeah, so we need to excavate out to here. We now have empowered strikes, but see, we can't build anything else. I don't care about the gargoyle. I don't care. Well, knowledge, stability, and vision range. It's a city structure. I will grab Tower of True Sight. Turned. Yeah, so I can't build any more units. So we'll move one of you into here. You into here. Ooh. You down here. There we go. You into here. This might be enough to take them. Again, I want to clear this out first. Alright, so here's what we do. We move you into here. We cast this. We throw down a save. Oh, I think we want +1 too. And you're triggering the fight. Juggernaut Greaves. Ooh, that's pretty good. Research resistance will shred. Actually, we'll disenchant everything so we can build a better weapon for our main hero. Specifically, Magic Orb, Pure Fire is fine. Blood Parasite, and I think Torment is the way to go. Alright. Maximum tier. Right. We don't have a way... Our main heroes don't have a way to inflict Blood Parasite. And the advantage of Blood Parasite is it ignores status effect bleeding immunity. So we'll do that. So we'll go ahead and make that. You're headed to here. You're coming back. Two. Alright, so you can head into here. And then he can build an outpost and take the keep. And they'll come down. Yeah. So once we've got our armies in position, right, we can go to war. So we're gonna need siege well, we really can't afford a lot of siege specialization. We are gonna want this, because we're gonna conquer a few cities. So I think we have to save up for stolen power. If we're going to war, we're going to be fighting heroes, so we're gonna grab that now. And then in 4 turns, we'll grab the conquer city. Because I think, like I said, around turn 75, I'm gonna want to go to war. Outpost founded. Great. You're good to go. We'll save game. Bookmark 1. Thank you. Right. So you can go do this. Explore. Make a wager. It's a pretty easy win either way. Win the gold. Alright. We'll make the wager. Auto combat. If we lose the tier 1 unit, I don't care, but we should. Whoa, hello. Got an albino warg. I can shred that. That's a shred. That's honestly a shred. That's going on someone. I'm not sure who. There you go. So, draft. Well, we're taking the gold, man. There we go. So now we're up to 603. Meaning, work camp here. But you do need to heal, so back in there you go. Whoa! We'll clear this out. Ooh, he's 9/11? No. They're ethereal, that's the problem. Mythic unit, devour mine. Gaining insanity. Need help, but I think the war is more important. Oh, Grimrise can. We're gonna do an experiment. So I put the teleporter there. We need a third quarry. We're gonna grab. Need a third quarry then. Which makes me want to grab this. Because we're not getting a farm. Okay, hold on. Mince Farms, so we're good there. Quarry's Blacksmith. Alright, we're going to do an experiment. We're going to grab a hut here. We do have a desecrated chamber here. So every turn, one province within or adjacent to the domain alters to sunless. So I want to see if this will turn to... Oh, it is! Oh, that needs to be more obvious then. Okay. So I was hoping because it was sunless, we could build a farm there. Okay. Is there a unique one we want to build there? Right. Blood altar. Okay, we can't do farms near you. Can't do farms. And your quarries. Rough. This city's going to struggle. You're making that. Here, we want one merchandise into a town hall. And here, we want double merchandise. How are we doing? Ooh. This would give us 10. We want... You know what? This is plus 40. It lasts longer. That's my argument. So we picked a new tome. On our tier 3 tome. Right away. Where are you, Mr. Shadow? Is going to be Tome of Torment. Right? That'll give us tormenting projectiles. Can't cast it yet, which sucks. Agonize, which is good. Painbound, which is hilarious. Basilica of Lamentation, which has promise. A Painbringer, and the Lens of Anguish, which could only be built in the Throne City. But it means our damage spells and debuff spells will shred even more morale. So again, Torment plus Doom Herald as a vampire means you're going to absolutely shred morale. And you're probably going to be an evil vampire anyways. Hold on. Show Tome Library. There's an easier way to do this. We'll grab Torment. We'll select it. We need mana.
Make their bodies tremble with torment.
So as much as I want the Painbringer in 2.
They will pay with grunts of agony. Let suffering drip like honey across their pulsing skin.
And we're gonna get it anyways. But I want...
Make them beg.
So we take this in 2.
Make them plead to their bringer of pain.
If I lock
and
this...
save some torment for yourself. For suffering.
We'll select the Painbringer. Area excavated. Oh, hold on. Ah, shoot. I screwed that up. Alright. Top view. Tower of True Sight. We want that in every city. So that's going to be another plus 30 research. So after your stronghold. Wow, we still haven't built a granary in here? Jeez. We're going to double pump gold. We're not going to integrate the free city. New skill available, which is special province provide gold. What else? Here. Remains. Oh. They have really crappy gear on them. Oh, okay, that changes things. The reason why that changes things, apparently there were 3 heroes in that quick we took, is because Now we can do things like build the Crypt Temple, which gives us plus 40 mana. Or in here, right, we need... Yeah, the Grave Obelisk is 10 and 30. And 2 turns. Which means I would rather embalm that hero and queue up and Grimrise the Grave Obelisk. Enough that I am willing to do this. Right? And then in Thorn Dusk, I think this is more important right now. We'll go with what's there. You're headed into this army. Into... So now you've got... You're almost full. You guys are going into there. Wow, you're full. Not just a unit. That's okay. Yeah, so we're all set to go to war with these guys. We have the armies to do it, and I think we're gonna. We'll fight a bunch of heroes, so that'll boost our research. We need to siege it down. That'll take time. That'll allow us to get that. That'll pop. You're healing. You went up in renown, meaning, hey, research posts grant plus 5 stability. But we can use you to go underground and explore Gus Keep. Slap down an outpost here. Snag that. That'll give us plus 10 Imperium. Okay. I think I wait until this is crafted, and then I will declare war. I think that's the way to do it. In you go. This army is all set to go. And you can come down and fight. You're all set. You technically need one more unit, but I can't afford it. So, right? You need another blood cultist. We're gonna hold off there. End turn. So it's reading as the map explored, huh? Yeah, we've uncovered almost the whole map. Yeah, I think she only has 2 cities. Great, denounce my ass. New skill, which is newly summoned or recruited magic order units gain +1 rank. Neat. Alright. So, area excavated. Great, we're gonna backtrack. Snag this. Alright, you're up here. We'll excavate this whole section. You're coming down here to help. Where are you? Go. Yeah, where the backup armies are exactly what they need to be, which is backup armies. This army's gonna get so shredded, but that's okay. We'll do our best to keep it topped off. I don't think you can take this army, and they're not gonna launch anything. So you can come down here. Oh, now this is interesting. Yeah, it's not going to pay... I think this is more important. So you'll swing this way. Because we can get some gold here, which will help pay for this outpost. Set. And turn. Alright. So on this turn, we're going to declare war. We got the Painbringer. Oh. Yeah, I can't cast it anyway. And I'm not sure we really need it, so I'll just grab Painbound. I was hoping that one would get the bonus. A mana node. Okay. Yeah, so... Is this just a quarry? Oh, that's just a quarry. I could potentially build one here, but I don't think I'm going to need to. You're headed to here. You're headed to here in this direction. Great, an iron node. You're going to excavate that. So here is our main attack force. I know she has more than that. Great. We've got the obelisk. More mana means more units. Who is making what? Thorn Dusk. Again, going to be research, but every gold we grab is more mana. And going... Why is it... Yeah, it's not... Alright. So let's grab that mine for more gold, more mana. Let me queue that up. So you're not making anything, but you can grab something. You want a farm here. So now we have 3. So now we should be terraforming up to 5 of its... within 5 of its domain. And City's Empire. So as long as you're fighting in a province with Sunless, parasitic contamination will trigger. Okay. So you're producing gold, and you're making us strong. So we will double pump gold here. So that's 2. You can make 1. And then grab a Tower of True Sight. Yep, we're holding off on that. Great, we've made our forge. Where are my heroes? There we go. So you're getting this. Alright, I'm gonna save. And this will be bookmark 2. And we're going to declare war. Very unjust. So if I pay $400, now it's justified. Declare war. So be it. Great. Oh! Heat in my heartstring failed. That's okay, we failed it. All the banners. So now we're at war. The first thing we're gonna do is just start sneaking in this direction. Yeah, it definitely has room to expand, right? So we'll vassalize this one. And vassalize this one. Okay, and they're all helping each other. Boost work camp. That, more Imperium, greatly appreciated. Unfortunately, doesn't provide anything else. But that's okay. We are going to conquer a city. I don't know if we're gonna pillage anything. We're gonna want this eventually as well, but for now... You know what? Just so I don't forget, I will grab the gain 200 mana and gain 2 knowledge when conquering a city. They're retreating. I'm okay with that. Someone cast something here. Okay. Have a Thornheart landmark terraform its surroundings. Awesome. So that did what I wanted it to. Found a mana node. He's just gonna go right up here. You're headed to here first.
Ooh. Ah.
3 turns. Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know if... We could gamble, but we'll wait. I would rather...
Ooh.
I think she has to sit there for 3 turns, I'm not sure. New skill, which is raising cities, grants +1 population to one of your cities. For every... So we're going to want that eventually when we raise this city. I could grab another hero, but I don't have the gold. Desecration ritual. What does that do? Target... Oh! No! Sunless. Can create a bounty. Not going to. But 400 gold, a bunch of mana. We can, now we can definitely keep pumping out units. What's a soul vault? Just straight up knowledge income. But it takes 2. Oh, and soul vault meditation. So what that does is the governor will gain 2 experience every turn. Okay. Yeah. We're way behind on this. We're also way behind on this. Oh, we're gonna need the... You know what? We're gonna need the crypts and the lab. So I'll do that there. You're making the Tower of True Sight. Double gold. You're making the Stronghold. A single gold from that. And we'll see where that goes. Good. 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 See what that is. Yep, you're headed there. Okay. Yeah, I feel... That's 485. I think area excavated. Great. You're headed in this direction. Yeah, well, I now have enough. I would like a ranger. Raging cat. Interesting. What have we got in ours? Let's see. Oops. Let's see. Elementalist, Warlock, Spellblade, Lost Lords, Dark Paragons, Raging cat, Elementalist. I might shuffle, but for now, I think we're running on 4. Again, not going to integrate them. Good news, proceed. Oh, don't want to declare war. Yep. You're going here. Outpost. Then step here to clear the Gust Heat. Draft. Don't know where that's going to. Right, units. What do we need? Right, you need another blood cultist. So let's grab another blood cultist. Then I know we need... Oh yeah, Death Stalkers. Single strike. Ooh. I don't like that it's a single strike. I kind of wish it was repeating. I would rather have a 60% chance to apply decaying than repeating than a single strike. We do need some skulls. Song of Carnage is really good. Song of Revelry is really good. What is it? 20 and 7? We can support that. I'm not sure we want Death Stalkers yet. But right now, let's focus on Death Guard. And let that sit. Alright, so you cannot move for 2 turns. Alright, so what we're gonna do... Oh, the city's over here. Is these 2 are gonna stay here. I'm gonna throw down a bookmark. Alright, we can siege this down. If we show... Hold on. Yeah, so if we move this unit here, it's in range of both, and they are both in range of this. So this is kind of a makeshift unit. Now, yeah, that's fine. So... No siege? Auto combat? What? Vassalize. Yeah, so this will complete in 3, this will complete in 2, and then this army can swing in this direction. Okay, was not expecting that. So you stay here for defense, and you guys... Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, hold on, load game, bookmark 1. Don't save it. I'm sorry, I forgot to cast that spell. I forgot to cast the bonus experience spell. Also, hold on, I have just realized the reason why it's so dark in here. Hold on. Ooh, there we go, now you can see me better. Assuming you want to see me. Alright. Alright, so let's do that again. So you... swung to here, you swung to... That's good enough. You were halfway in between. We're going to cast this on you. You trigger this. That's plenty. Great. Vassalize. You swing this way. You're here for defense. And in 2 turns, these 4 armies will move in this direction. Spend the Imperium now to grab this. So we have a... Where are they? Yes. So we can throw a vassalization here. A hero leveled up. Right. This is our... Oh, here we go. Oh, hold on. Which hero is this? Rebels of Carnage. So he wants Initiate of Nature. Select. Leader. Confirm. Right. And then after that, we'll grab the fortune first, and then we'll go down the vampire tree. Hold off on that. Free City can be integrated. We're not going to. We're going to help Night Watch at some point. I just don't know when. You're good. That fight, I thought for sure. Hold on, I am getting a ton. Alright, so next turn you're gonna grab this. 600, 700, 1134. Yeah, he'll be able to take out all three of these. So we can get the gold. I'll hold off on the mana. We have... I'm gonna embalm all of these. Right? So that now, right, I have two sitting, meaning in my throne, I can now queue up the Crypt Temple, which is plus 40 mana. Which is a huge amount of mana, allowing us to not worry about things for quite a while. City stability on top of that. So, yeah. So there's our build in this city for quite a while. Foreign Dusk, after the Stronghold, gold into a Grave Obelisk as well. And you're doing True Sight into gold. So yeah, that has fixed our mana flow issues. We're good. For a while, anyways. So now I can focus on just pumping out units. Yep. You've got a pretty good build speed as well, too, don't you? Yeah. Not as cheap. But there we go. We can pump out units from two cities. Okay, outpost founded. Great. Work camp. Save game. Bookmark 2. Into Gust Keep we go. Explore. Half my mana. Nah, no time to waste. The Mage Maid must be stopped. Auto combat. Might need to fight it. Don't need to fight it. Great. So, no. Oh, tier 3. I'm going to take the item. Step back and heal. Honestly, Provoke? I don't use Provoke. And I'd rather have the stun chance. Disenchant that and disenchant this. Nothing's head. I can make better ones of all of these. Legs, ring. Clothes. Miscellaneous. What can I make miscellaneously? I can make a very powerful... Oh, bless. Rose Knight is 100. Alright. Okay. Oh!
Uh-huh.
Well, there's a fight. Hold on. If we move... You're good there. If you go here... Save. Again, I might need to fight this. You're going there. Oh, it says save. 3 heroes. He's 13? But the... Oh, wow. Now, 2 level 7s and a level 4. Well, we'll try it. I mean, we have expendable units. We'll auto-combat this. Well, how can I do better? You know what? No. Because I would lose the spider hatchments. And we can always remake these at this point. So I will take that. Oh my god. 66 gold. 450 research. We'll take that. We also get a charged mantle. We'll have to take a look at that. Herald of the Whirlwind's not bad. And a Nightmare Mount. Very fast. Intimidating Aura. And Vicious Killer. So I'll take that reward. Or no. Finish the research. We've got Painbound. I do want the Monk. I also want Mantra Purification. So I'm actually going to lock this and grab the Monk. Our ruler leveled up. And we will take Unrelenting Elements. So he causes burning. And we do have some things that cause frozen. I give you the Nightmare Mount. That would negate this when not mounted. So we'd be 20% more likely to be hit by ranged attack. So I don't think I need the mount on you. You can't use one. You can use one. We'll give you the mount. And we'll keep the one. Oh, we can backtrack real quick and grab that. Crits. Great. Got that in time. Prison. I can... Oh, I can't eat them. I can execute them. Which we actually don't care about. What are we building? We're building something. Hold on. The laboratory. Oh, the structure. Oh, the abattoir is what I want. Okay, we'll do it in this order. Actually, you know what? I'll hurry that. So now, what I can do is... devour these units. Right? Nom 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 nom. 14. She's way behind. So we'll devour you for now. And let that sit. So it looks like it's 2 per level. We've done that fight. Step back. We got to wait a turn anyways. What did we lose? Melee, melee, melee. We lost our ranged units. So we can slide these into here. You leveled up. I think we want the crit chance, then deep hunger, then critical momentum, then mist away, then grim executioner, and then vampiric flight. I don't know if I'll grab undying warrior. This one's victorious, but would it hurt to get to unyielding to war seeker, which is amazing. Willbreaker's not bad, but I think war seeker's better into killing momentum. I don't know if we're going to pump anything into here, but I may not have a choice. This may be like a pure melee Death Knight, so we'll go ahead and confirm that. +2 resistance in phase. That's magic damage. Six. You know what? I'm going to swap these around. Let that sit. You move up. Pop that. Renowned, captured, eaten, collected. Gained a level of renown. Ooh, +2 knowledge. Yeah, so now our knowledge is really starting to get going. It's a size 4? Oh, that's 600. That should be an easy kill. And actually, I haven't, since he's doing a lot of fighting. Auto combat. I think I can do that without losing the gargoyle. So I am going to retry this. If you're watching live, I do need to run ads. Oh, also, hello, Rocket Case. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So what are we dealing with? Alright, so the gargoyle does have an ability. Stone Kin. Natural dodge and ends its turn and goes into defense mode. So what we're gonna do, move you here, make sure you're facing this way. Pop that. I don't think otherwise we have a way to heal. Yeah, you gotta heal, you gotta heal. Oh, hold on, what's this? Right, for every stack of Mortal Blessing, they gain hit points. Alright, end turn. They're coming in. They're gonna come in hot and heavy with ranged attack. Mental Mark, Death Wall. Oh, I thought... Strengthened in Lifesteal. I thought I had more spells than that. Mental Mark. Marked and Sundered Resistance. So I don't have a way to deal with his ranged attacks. And it's a lot of ranged units. That's the problem. I have a leap. So we can get close, but then we're going to take a beating. I think we go here, go this way, you go here. Oh, hold on. Okay, I can. Oh, but I can't use. Shoot. I should have posted up here, but I guess that's fine. Pop that again. You hand blink forward. Who's the greater threat? Frozen. No, hold on. This is a second. Yeah. So it's target enemy. So if you go here... Oh, but it takes... Alright, hold on. So, pop. Scarlet Plague them. Scarlet Plague them. Oh, interest. All right, so go. We can leap, negating some zone of control, and then I think we go into defense mode. Immune to bleeding, immune to bleeding, immune to bleeding. So that's pointless. So the other three we want to hold off on. Alright. We'll try this. Okay. So you're going here. Don't have a choice. Wait. Why is it not letting me? I can attack, but I can't bite. Okay. Okay. Alright. If we... Alright, so now you guys move up as far as you can. If we trigger this, one or the other on you. Really? Can we get the kill? Yep. That's a mortal blessing. Why is it not letting me? Oh. Can't bite it. Alright, well, you're the biggest threat. Alright. Oh! Eat that corpse. Nibble you. End turn. Still gonna die. Well, thought I could do better. Alright. We'll give him a monk. Yep, take the hit. Boom, boom, boom. Teleport you. Oh, no. Hold on. No line of sight. Guaranteed a kill there. Meaning you can teleport there to get this kill. Allowing you... Oh. Ah, but if we kill you, right? We'll step forward. No. Yeah, then there's a kill there. Great. End turn. They're rushing forward. Why? Pin them in. Go here. Do the attack. Teleport to here. Shot. Take the shot. Take the shot. Alright, so still got the gargoyle killed. So I did a little better. Step that here. He needs an immortal. We're waiting a turn there. Oh, you guys are headed in this direction to reinforce this. You're making a death guard. Sorry. And you're making another death guard. Let those sit. You're waiting a turn. You're good, you're good, you're good. You've got the stronghold. You're working the obelisk. After that... Tower of True Sight, because it's a quick build. You got the Tower of True Sight. Arcane Institute. We'll just go that way. Hero leveled up. Awesome. Grab that. Oh, we could give him a Halberd of the World. So what do we have now? Yeah, so... It's, 18... Frenzy. Yeah, but that's from him. What does this do? Virgin Keen... Da-da-da-da. It's the exact same thing. But it gives him an AoE versus just a melee strike. Oh, it gives him the leap. 18 times 3 versus 21 times 3. Versus the charge, which is 30 times 3. And the stun. I'm going to give him this, actually. Close. Alright. We captured someone. 2 mana. Or snag the sacrifice. Right now it's just mana. And we captured you. We devour, that's 14. But not enough to level there. There is a level there, there's a level there. Again, she's far enough behind. We'll do the knife. So she's leveled up to 7. I think critical momentum is a bit more important than this. Like actually finishing this up, what I'll do is I'll get down to Grim Executioner. Right? And then I'll get down to Vampiric Flight. Collected and eaten. Oh, 200. Ah, the higher level they are, the more mana it takes to embalm them. That makes perfect sense, actually. Great. Once we're done war with you, we're gonna declare war on you. We don't want them. Yeah, I can't pay for that. So they don't have war justification. We do. But once we do this, we'll be on enemy of my enemy. I'll accept that. I didn't know that was a thing. But we're gonna capture it within the next 2 turns. Yeah, we're still here. Alright. Glad I saw that. That'll give us a huge gold boost. Alright. Yeah, so we can't do Mark of the Hour. But you know what? within its domain will struggle for a while. Nah, we'll grab this. Like I said, we're not going to have one of these for every domain. That's the thing. So we'll grab this. Great. So we can actually dismantle this. Move you guys down here. Hold on.
Ooh.
Hold on. Alright. You're going here. You guys are going there. You guys are going there. And you guys are going here. And then this army is headed in this direction. And you're staying there for defense. Excavated. Great. How strong? 971. You can take that. Auto combat. Shouldn't lose anything. Oh. Okay. Back to friendly territory. Melee. Yeah, you need another... I kind of want to give him a monk. Great. Production went to a city. Right. You're headed... So you need the melee. Alright, so we'll start heading you in this direction. And you can head in this direction.
Uh-huh.
Should be enough to take this. Wait. You want to auto. Okay. Good there, good there, good there. Things are being made. I need at least 100. Let me check miscellaneous. Is there anything... What do we got? No, blood sigil? Maybe. So attack and debuff abilities. Because we're going to stack bleeding. It's a matter of time. Can make well, we got some tier 3 weapons. Right, that's tier 1. Tier 2. Sure. We'll make a few of those. I guess. Otherwise, I think that's it for this turn. End turn. Great, we got the monk. And now, as much as I want... Oh, actually, we can't afford to start casting things again. But I'm gonna grab Mantra Purification. Great. Huge gold boost. Not Revels of Carnage. Well, I do need to cast Painbound. This is instant. That'll drop us back down to 72. And now I'll queue up Painbound. So you've got the Arcane Institute. After the Arcane Institute, we need a bathhouse. And then the Stronghold, because you're way behind on that. You're building True Sight into a State Hall for the gold. And you're building the Crypt Temple into the Granary. Think? Or do we do True Sight? I think we do True Sight. Okay. And with our spare, we have 2 spare bodies. Yeah, I think we're gonna bomb one of them. We can afford to embalm both. So let's embalm both for now, knowing that we can use that for mana. So we've got the laboratory, the grave obelisk, area excavated, ton of blood gas, new skill, which is every time we kill someone, we can essentially cast another spell. Interest. 187 mana. Is there? Oh. Ooh, I kind of need that, so I'm gonna grab that now. City released as a vassal. Give Whispering Stone. It'll take a while, but that's okay. I think. Oh, interesting. So it doesn't get the pacification. I guess because it didn't start as a free city. Okay. That's fine. Eventually it'll go away. Oh, you're done in 7, you're done in 9. Great. 80. Wow. What are you? Hold on. Oh, yeah. No. Okay. Let that tick. More blood glass. We made a Crimson Horn of True Sight. You must be headed in this direction. I'm not sure for... Oh! For you. A heavy melee. Oopsies. Okay. I have gold. Is there anything... They can have the Pit of Pain. I don't care. This is the one I want. So we can snag that now for us. Go underground real quick. Grab that. Do I want to build? I'm not sure 10 mana is worth it. You go in. But if we go in, we're gonna want to replace him and him. So blood, the Mortalis, and a skull. Definitely, before we take on the Temple of the Guardian. But we are gonna want that. So if I guess we're trying to see if we can snag this. Alright, so do I start the siege? 700, 1100. Start. 1100? 2 1100s? Hold on, am I clicking the wrong things? I feel like I'm clicking the wrong... Ah. So 1,000, 750. Oh. So you negate that, you negate that. And it's close. Okay. So we're doing that. Gotta queue up Rebels of Carnage. Let's step forward. Right. I don't think there's anything I want to pillage. That technically gives us another turn to heal. Great, more production. This side, oh, down here? Alright, let's see how long it takes you to get down there, I guess. 8 turns is fine. You've got the work camp, you've got the keep. Nope, need that gold for the things. Great. I have 6 blood blasts. Okay. Hold off on that. Right, we made the horn. Open hero screen. I would give that to him. I actually don't care about the Wand of Inversion personally. I've never been able to use it effectively. I'm not saying it can't be used effectively. I've just never been able to do it. As far as disenchanting goes, I think anything... Leap? This is the leap. This is the 18. Is the leap better? Oh, well, that's got a lot on it. Well, that's because of him. Better than Whirlwind Strike. I think I shred this. So we'll disenchant that. Heads equipped. Torso. Of the two, I'll keep both. Legs, nothing there, and ring, nothing there. Alright, so we'll make another one. So blueprint, custom. Sure. I can make a few of those before I'm worried. So the idea is, hopefully, right? Any bounties? Let's create a bounty. Umbral Nestor. Oh, why is it impossible? Oh, that's to create. Alright. No one's painted one. So, they might come out to meet me.
Uh-huh.
But that gives me another... Oh, did I grab it? I haven't grabbed it. How much is it for this? So we're only gonna have 2. Okay. Let's start this. Let me save game. Bookmark 2. And we'll start the siege before I click. Right? We can all make it? Yes. So, start the siege. 4 turns is fine. We want to... Ooh, Rebels of Blood. Attacking units gain morale, and defending units are inflicted with bleeding. That's not bad. You definitely want Tower Bombardment. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, well, at least it's just the start of the battle. And I think I need Onagers to help deal with their towers and their walls and that sort of thing. Because I can't wait to help with that. So you go there, you go there, you stay where you are, end turn. Okay, this is high risk. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. I'm gonna auto-combat this. Wow. I think it should... Okay. It's because of the Tendril Labyrinth. 5 heroes is a lot of heroes. Alright, hold on. Load game, bookmark 2. Oh, do I have to go back? Alright. So we're gonna stay here. Because then we're not within range of this. I'll actually even step back 1. So if they come out to meet me, they shouldn't get the bonus of the tendrils. Does that make sense? Pass on that. End turn. In case I need... Okay. See, now it's only risky. No tendril bonus. So this one I would be willing to fight. So we'll auto-combat this. Yeah, how much damage? I'm gonna retry this. I have had little to no teeth. So what is wrecking us, right? Also, so what do we... The Tyrant Knights could be a problem. Anything with charge, we should be able to handle. These are all tier 2s and tier 3s. These guys are tier 1, unfortunately. So a lot of them are gonna die, and I'm not sure there's much I can do about it. I do have Stunning Flash in the park. I don't have a way to try to do a defeat in detail. I think it's the fact that there's 6 heroes here. The Lightning Strike, not necessarily the Drain Familiar. No, that's Bless. Stunning Flash. And then her. Yeah, Whiplash. Alright, so I think we need to form up first. I'm gonna hold off on that. So, front line, front line, front line. We'll do a little space, yeah. Front line. Hero in the middle. Range, range. Range, range, range. And then you are literally just rush in and kill. Enter. We'll see what they do. So, interesting. Execute. Not in range of charge. Oh, wait, hold on. You can charge. We don't have a way to cancel them. Yeah, I can mark an enemy, which guarantees they'll... Why can't you... Why can't you move through? Oh, hold on. So he's gonna hit for 30, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 60 damage. I cannot take that. So this flank Oh. Needs to move like that. But he can actually take the hit. Strengthened and life steal. 3 turns. We'll do that. Tactical bookmark. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this could be a me backing up. Reloading. And being like, yeah, no, I cannot. I'm not good enough to win this. End turn. Everyone will stay on defense. And they're not charging forward. But now we have the option to cancel their charge. And get in their face. And I think I have to take it. Right. And we're gonna try to go for a wraparound. So you can charge in. What is this? This is assassinate. Okay. The issue is this hero form over here. Now, I can meet their charge if they charge into me. Yeah, so if I charge forward to here, he can wrap around. So what I need to do, I think, no, oh, wait, hold on. Right. Is kind of something like this. So this flank can meet that flank. What does this do? It's 3. I'm not close enough. And we can even use you as a sacrifice. You went... What's the range of this? Death Hex. Yeah, nothing's in range. If you go here... I'll take it. Oh, strengthen 3. Okay. But see, now he has a clear shot. Charge here. Right. And you can swing this way, and you swing this way. I'll Scarlet Plague you. If nothing's there. So you've got a 100% shot to hit. You've got a 100% shot to hit. And we'll see how we do over the next round. I'm gonna slow things down. Oh, they got the Torment spell. Shit. That's what's doing all the damage. Ugh. Let's speed things up a little faster. They're dead. At least it wasn't a summon unit that took the damage. We've got Mortal Blessing. They come in. There's another Mortal Blessing. I might lose my hero. Okay. So, here's the thing. I think I have to pop this. That's his turn. Right? Torment you. Kill you? Yes. Alright, so that... Whoa! Okay, that's the Mortal Blessing there. Melee Master. You can't do anything. We can't... Hold on. Mental mark you guys. Now we're... Or do we play... I think that's better. Because you can break him. You step forward to here. Hopefully they survive. You've got a shot here. Shit, they're frozen. Go get the kill. Go. Yeah, they're stuck. My hero has a problem. Draining Bite. Oh, we plagued too. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Boom. Draining Bite. Oh, right. Oh, hold on. You haven't gone. Take the 80. I think my hero's dead. Because they can't do anything. And that's the problem. I think I should have retreated him. End turn? Pretty sure this hero's dead. Stop raising people, bastard! Oh. Yep, they're dead. Shit. Hold on. Live! Live! Damn it! Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. There's 70. Eat your corpse. What's this? Trample. You actually need to get out of here. Take the hits. That's okay. So the issue is... back up to full! Jesus. What ability... and what's trample? Grab the kill. Parasite. Which can't get anywhere? Are you on a corpse? No. Punch them in the back. Why are they losing morale when hitting him? Alright. Yeah, I can do a lot of damage. Retaliation kills. Yeah, like, this is the thing, right? Oof! 40? Oh, now there's a kill. That's still a kill. We're gonna blast you. And then I have to step forward there. But if we take a look at the scoreboard, I am not doing enough damage. Like, even if I win this, who's left? It's that agonize. Like, even if I kill every hero, I'm not getting good enough trades. Yeah, because they're pulling me apart. Yep. Oh, breaking! If I had the agonize ability like they do... Woo! That was bad. Right. Great. Now, all they can do, they can't step. All right. Not enough to kill. Oh. Great. But he's still got all of this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm doing damage. But it's not enough damage. So I think I'm gonna load the game back to bookmark 2. And I'll try to get out of this by retreating far enough back that they can't come after me. And I think I just stay on defense for a little. Yeah. So I need to retreat. Yes. To here, at least. And they're gonna die. And what I can do is do this. Set them all attack. Oh, I just got them. All right. Pass on that. Like, that would actually help, honestly, right? Remove negative status effects and heal. Are we still pumping out units? The question. You're not making a unit. All right, we need to keep making units. Let's get a couple of monks and spread them out in places. Okay, now this is interesting. Because now this is off by itself. That's fine, they can have it. I'm not at war with you. On you, we'll give you a horn. And you're in melee, so we'll give you the Wand of Inversion. This should... If I retreat... Oh, hold on. Save game. Bookmark 1. I retreat you. This should be a low-risk battle. I will take a low-risk battle. I still might have to fight it. Wow! Okay. Also, load game. Before I forget, because I am forgetting. That's low risk, and we got annihilated. Retreat you to here. We'll do that fight. We'll auto blast. Zelda just doesn't like us. We do have some backup armies. But he's gonna have to... Working on Painbound. Already have Inner Mastery. 4 thralls and 2 turns to cast. I don't think that's worth it right now. Alright. So let's create another bookmark. Bookmark 1 is fine. Let me make sure. Yep, you're good. Okay. I think I need to make one more. Go blueprints, custom. Forge. So receive, that's fine. Boost a monk. You're heading in this direction. I will rush you. Oh, what do you need? Oh, shoot. Oh, this is an iron deposit, not a gold deposit. What do we have? 3, 3, 3, 3. Alright, I'll grab the iron for the production. This monk heading in this direction as well. Look at our arm. Right, we need skulls. So let me queue up a scald here and a scald here, and it's gonna take a while. That's fine. It's that agonize, but yeah, 3 heroes again. We'll probably lose all of these units, which sucks, because then we have to start all over again. Alright, let's do it. The save game, bookmark 1. Three versus 2. We'll auto combat again. It should be the same outcome. I'm probably gonna have to retry it. Oh. Interesting. I have backup armies. I'll take that. Tier 3 is actually really good. I'll take those. So again, I have backup armies. Champion. He survived. One more and we get an evolve. Great. So he needs 3 more spiders. Which will wait a turn to build. So many units. Alright, hold on. Astral Void, collected, and bomb. Because we can't... we can devour. Let's see. 12. No, that's a level up there. That's a level up there. So let's get you to 8. We want you at 8. Hold on. Which hero are you? Oh, you're already 8. Alright. So, yeah. So, in here... Oh, nom 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 nom. And we'll get you to 8 since you're on the warpath. You leveled up. You wanted to get to Fortune, so now she is more likely to kill on a hit. Now the question is, Initiative Shadow, Unholy Leader would be useful. So we'll select Adeptus Shadow. I think they all have to choose that. Great. Because at some point, all our units are going to become undead. So again, that's the long play. Alright, so what do you need? You need 2 melee, 2 ranged. Alright. 2 melee. Oh, you can't get there. Well, hold on. Can you get there? Melee, 2 ranged. In you go. You need whatever will get in there. There you go. Back this way. Headed that way. Alright. You need a Scald and a Monk as well. But you're headed in this direction. Yeah, to grab the gold vein. Yep. Grimrise can annex another. Oh! Oh, we can get to the forestry. Oh, yes, 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 yes! Doesn't matter. We'll grab the foresters. Now that has boosted... What did we already... The estate hall, eventually. So we need a forester and a quarry. If you're all foresters, then a basilisk of lamentation right here, right, would give a... It's plus 6 knowledge. It's not a lot, but it's something. Let's get you 5 turns. Can't do a workers guild. We need the bathhouse. We need this. We'll hold off. Drawn to the astral void. Captured and then eaten. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So, we managed to pull that back again. Oh, that's not me. Oh, no, that's my NPC army. And that's a quest army for someone. So they'll wreak some havoc. They should be able to handle that. The monk will go in there first. And, whoa! Yeah, we got a lot of these guys we can spread out. Alright. End turn. Oh, that was weird. Okay, so Mantra of Purification, selecting research. We could jump to tier 4 right away. Which would get us to Gift of the Old Blood. But remember, we also want Torment in Cycle. Why Cycle? It's nature. Mainly because of A, blooming projectiles, right? And B, blades of decay. Which means if we're inflicting decay, our enemies cannot heal. Or struggle to heal. Let me put it that way. Diffuse health isn't bad. Parting gifts isn't bad. The Druid of the Cycle would be a very powerful support unit. Cycle of the Seasons is great on defense. And it gets its turret 3 nature affinity. Right. We'll get us to 2, so we'd get a bonus. This will trigger, we'll jump up to 415 research. So let's select the Tome of Cycles.
There is a cycle to all things.
And I
The
think
beast feeds upon
we
its
lock
prey,
Blades of
gaining
Decay.
strength.
And we select Blooming Projectile. I think the Life Seed is probably more important than inflicting the decay for now. You're building open hero screen. You have one. You need one. Alright, so one more. What does this do? That's not bad. Gives him the stunning flash. Oh, now the question is 1/1 and bolstered resistance. I would rather have this on you. And your melee. This is 2 and 15, 1 and 5. But if he gets hit, it can stack. Potentially that's more, but not as many hit points. And then on you, given a choice, I would rather have the padded mail over the resistant cloak. Okay. Okay. Reassess the monk.
Uh-huh.
You definitely get the monk. And you get the monk next. And one of these guys. And then you're all melee. So have the mage. And then these guys are headed back in this direction. And you're helping defend the city. Okay, so now we can take this down. More importantly, we can grab this next turn and do 3 siege projects. Don't think we need the 40 gold yet. Underground. Go ahead, build the outpost. And we're working on scalds. You're gonna make a scald, so after that, we need at least 4. So we'll queue up another scald. The problem is they don't evolve. The Vampire Spider Matrix. Oh, can we? You're fine. And turn and turn. Okay. So, I don't know if we'll get to the siege this turn. But look at how much mana we're making now. Very nice. Great. Queue up the work camp. 721. Think he needs the heal. You're getting... You need a Scald and a Monk, we'll say. Which you can make. I'm actually going to rush it and have you book it. Yeah, 1108. And then we give him a Scald. And he can clear out this little area for the experience. Outpost founded. Bathhouse made. Beautiful, and he needs that. Great. We got some resources for that. Greatly appreciated. Let's see. Crypt Temple. Great. Now we're making tons of mana. What do we need? 553. Oh yeah, I have a lot of farms. Now, Foreign Dusk needs to take these. Carnival Flesh, that doesn't touch anything. Alright, so we'll leave that as is. Yeah, so potentially we have a ton of quarries here. I don't want to take this because this goes here. Let's grab... Ooh. Well, we can always shuffle things around. Another Forester. Scald is made and ready to go. Grab this. So now we have the Cursed Barrows. That's okay. Well, I guess this can go to here if we absolutely have to. We'll move you Oh, 2 turns? Alright. Down in this direction. You're another Scald. Can't do it. We could do a Death Circle. The problem is it's a single melee strike. Still haven't built the granary. We could still vault. I do need town halls for stability. So I think we try to save up for the town halls here. So after that, we'll double pump merchandise. Here, after the estate hall, it takes no gold to build this. Interesting. So potentially quarry there, gold miner quarry there, and potential quarry there. This is going to Drac turn. There's a lot of quarries there as well. Interesting. Why can they build? Okay. Oh, mausoleum. Per adjacent conduit. Which is interesting. Right? Counts as a conduit, by the way. So, right? Conduit there. So we could convert this to a mausoleum. Counts as a conduit. And not within range of this. But it's still not bad. Right? We do at least 1 gold. Kinda need a central core. But I'm busy with other stuff. You're amongst there. You definitely need a Scald. So you're good there. You're helping... Actually, you know what? Stick with these guys. Oh! These guys can go. Alright, I'll throw down another bookmark. I don't know if we'll be able to finish the siege, but we should be able to start it, so... The farthest you can get is there, there, and there. If I pillage it, I have to sit there for 2 turns. I would rather hit this as quick as possible. Now we could do this, but I think Painbound is more important. We'll wait. Pass on this. And then end the turn. Before I forget, let me grab this. So there we go. So we're going to have up to 3 siege projects. Well, faux pas. Where she pleases. So what do we got? 10 turns for 12. Or 5. 5 to reach. Low morale minor. We can deal with that. I want to wait a turn. But again, we're gonna have to siege. Alright, so let's see if it'll wait for the siege. So we'll bookmark 1. We know we can retreat from there. Trigger the siege. We have to grab Power Bombardment. We have to grab Construct Onagers. And we'll try this. you're coming to back up. So we'll see how that goes. You're on your way. You're headed to down here. 1162. We'll trigger this. Ooh. I'll take the 2 thralls and the mana. Save. Bookmark 2. Auto combat. It shouldn't have to fight it. Great. Stay in friendly territory and wait. Alright, yep. Scald in this direction. Scald in this direction. We're good. We could try a Deathstalker. Oh no, wait, we're saving up. I'll build the Deathstalker and then we'll save up. New skill, which is shock units, shield units, and polearm units gain experience 30% faster. I don't think... Hold on. These are fighter units. I wish these were shock units. They're fighter units. So you've returned. We've started this. And we also got instantly gain 20 allegiance with all 3 cities. End turn. Okay, we will cast Painbound. Great. Rebels of Carnage. Do I need the heal? Not yet. So anything else I can queue up? No. Okay.
Ooh.
That should help. I don't... Yeah, we can't... Wow. Risky. Jeez. That labyrinth does so much. I think we're gonna have to get all the Scalds together. Easy fight. Really? I'm gonna retry that. I should have saved it. I think I can finish this in 10 minutes. So this will be the end of the recording session. Why? Oh shit, they can just get there. Alright, you can distract. Nah, you can't get there, can you son of a bitch? Alright. Let them do their thing. Nope, that's fine. Set them up. Alright. End turn. Oh, interesting. First hit, backs it up. Alright, pop that. Wabam. Wabam. Oh. Interesting. Ah. Forward. Good shot there. They'll get attacked, but that's okay. End turn. Oh no. Oh no. Importantly... Still there. Still there. Add slip away. Ooh. Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah. You get that kill. You get this kill. Yeah. You charge this way. You charge this way. Off you. They run away. I don't know what's gonna happen here. They just died. I'll take that. End turn. And there's the kill. There we go. Much better. Back into friendly territory. Can we explore this? Auto combat. I'll take the loss of the monk this time. Life through death. That's stability. Hour through greed. I want the Imperium. It's so hard to come by. You can go there. You can grab that. Now we have the Temple of God here. Okay. More importantly, ton of Imperium. So we can do something like... We're not going to raise a city. Could take the pillage. Don't care about that. Oh, no, that's... Don't need the mana. 150 for that isn't... Actually, hold on. Grab 200 Imperium there. Go here. And here. Question. Let me also grab for 100 this. So we grabbed 200 for expanded governance. 100 for fruitful integration. And now for 200, we'll get our 4th city up and running. Okay. And like I said, this one gets burned to the ground. Is the goal. So, Stronghold is built. Great. Grimrise can queue up. We're actually okay on mana. What do you need? Bridge income? I mean, more gold never hurts. We're waiting on the Forester. Oh, well, no, that will queue. Hold on. Alright, you will double pump merchandise. Yeah, so you're 1 there. And how much do we need for the town hall? 400, so 2 turns to grab this. I think is more important. Than this. 5 spells ready to cast. Yeah, well, we do have a new combat spell. I would say Death Waltz is out. That one we'll look for. Here are our 3. Can we have 4? Oh, we can have 4. Okay, let's do 4. For combat. There's nothing I want to make. Imperium's coming in. We're about to chew through a lot to get blooming projectiles. We have Tower of True Sight. We want to let that sit before we trigger. Okay, you already have it. A Basilica of Lamentation. Mana and knowledge per Forester. That would be interesting. I have 3 farms. So we'd lose 5. But potentially more Foresters, right? It's a pretty even spread of Foresters and farms. Like, I would even be willing to take this as another farm. Interesting. Great, we got some gold and some... We're supposed to get some of this, so 10 and 5. So, yeah, we're not getting... Maybe I'm misreading. Oh, we got 10 of this. We did not get any of this. Okay, well... It. Pass on that. Pass on that. Pass on... Right. He is also headed in this direction. You're right where you are. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. And then after that, you're going to need a double pump gold. So, yeah, you know what? With this, when this city gets up and running, this counts as a Forester. But we should be able to grab a conduit here. The plan is to burn this to the ground to grab the haunted halls here as well. And that counts as a research outpost. At least a conduit there. And then maybe if we burn it to the ground, there's another conduit there. So we'll have plenty of mana. I was worried about mana, man. But once you get bodies to embalm, you don't have to worry about mana at all. We can grab that for mana. I'm going to grab the Foresters first. Alright, I am going to throw down a bookmark. We'll actually do bookmark 3. Save. I'll click end turn. Alright, and we'll stop there. So thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, or comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs we've done. Best is come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Thank you very much for joining me, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. If you're watching live, we are done for the day. Let me go ahead, and I'm just going to save game as stream 1 and stream 2. I will see if there's anyone to raid. I usually try to raid someone and run ads, but it is the day before a major holiday here in America, the United States. There's a chance nobody is streaming. Let's see. According to Twitch, if it'll work for me, yeah, according to Twitch, there's one person. So we will go ahead. I will say thank you very much for joining me. I should be back Friday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Pacific. I hope to see you then. And if you're watching on YouTube, we're done. If you're watching on Twitch, oh shit, if it'll let me, I will run ads and we will rate someone. Thank you very much for joining me. And until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another.